My gun was in my hand, and next thing I'm shooting, and I can't stop. I'm just shooting. I'm shooting, and I'm even startled. It's like I'm watching it happen. I'm like I'm in the passenger seat of my own body. I can't stop it. And I hear Anna screaming and crying.
And a very good morning. Welcome back to our Crime Vlog Weekly. My name is Hartley, based over here in London, UK. Hope you guys are doing well today. We have another case. This one is Ali Abuban. I hope I've got that name correct. Ali Abuban, 31 years of age. His wife was 28, and friend Ray was, I think he was also 28. Both found dead back in 2022, and of course now he has been found guilty of all charges. Yes, Abuban from San Diego is a former TikTok star, quite a few followers back then, lot of comedy, doing extremely well, but it seems as though he's turned out to be a jealous man. This trial, most people that had followed it said this is a crime of passion. And as you know, with crime of passion, sometimes you do things on the spur of moment. And in this case, he did. He got into a jealous rage after finding his wife and a friend. The friend, he actually knew the friend. He found his wife and a friend in his apartment with, well, cuddling and kissing. And this turned to him murdering his wife and a friend. If this is the first time you're joining us, thank you very much. My name is Hartley, as I said, all the way here in London. They actually call me Citizen Hartley. I'm not a lawyer, I'm not a policeman, nothing to do with the law enforcement or police. I'm just a basic citizen that love crime trials, crime initially. I read books of crime, I watch a lot of crime stories, but this is true crime we're talking of here with Ali Abuban. As I said, he's been found guilty and he will spend the rest of his life in prison. Before we get started, please hit the subscribe button, the like button, and please share our videos with your friends and family. We do have approximately over 400 videos in our YouTube library. So whenever you get bored, just come over to Crime Vlog Weekly and check out our videos. And if you have any stories you would like us to broadcast on our channel, please email me at crimeupdatefiles@gmail.com. Once again, crimeupdatefiles@gmail.com. Okay, back to Abi Abuban from San Diego. As I said, he's 31 years of age, and he's going to be spending the rest of his life in prison after being found guilty. I do have the crime facts here. This is in his case. I've got probably about 3 or 4 or 5 video clips to show you, which will give you an update of what he has been going through over the last 2 years, witnesses' statement, and so forth. So listen out and also give me your verdict. Let me know what you think. Was this a crime of passion or was it just straightforward murder? He has been found guilty of straightforward murder. As I said, murder in the first degree, which gives him life in prison without any parole. They didn't say this was a crime of passion. This was straightforward murder in the first degree.
Of the murders, October 21st. He puts this plan into action. At 8:40, Anna took Amir to school. You'll see all of this on surveillance video. 9:12 a.m., the defendant came to the Spire complex. He entered through the lobby of one of the buildings. He went up to the 35th floor, and he used his key card that he had copied, that he didn't return when he moved out, like he had said. He kept it to spy on his wife. So he enters the apartment, and Anna's not there. And the defendant's pissed. He calls her, he messages her. Where are you? You're not home. You're cheating on me. She's not with him anymore. She can do whatever she wants. She was moving on. But he wouldn't let her. So what does he do? He trashes the apartment. He throws a pumpkin on the ground. He throws flowers on the ground. He takes Anna's clothing and throws it down the trash chute. Throws clothing all over the office. And he records this on his phone. Right? Then he leaves the apartment. He engages in a conversation with Anna, which you'll hear. Where are you? Where are you? You're cheating on me. Again, still trying to control her, even though she had left him. Anna and Ray came back to the apartment. They were sitting on a couch, they were drinking wine and talking. And Anna saw the trashed apartment, took some pictures, sent it to her friend Julia. And the defendant, before he left, put that Discord application on his daughter's iPad. And he put the iPad on a charger behind the master bed in the bedroom. So it was hiding, so Anna couldn't see it. And the defendant put a Discord application on his cell phone so that he could hear live conversations from the apartment. So the defendant heard Anna with another man. Oh, now I finally caught her. And what does he do? He gets into his car, into his black Jeep, and he drives to the Spire complex with a loaded gun and over 100 rounds of ammunition.
After the murders, Ali took a photo of
There you go. That was a summary of the trial there with the state prosecution. They put in the full facts to the jury before they make their decision. Very sad case. I'm not sure. Was it crime of passion or was it a straightforward murder case? Here's the final verdict from the jury. They all found him definitely guilty, all 12 of them. Here's a clip of that.
Cause find the defendant, Ali Nasser Abulaban, guilty of the crime of murder in the first degree. Of Rayburn Cardenas Baran in violation of Penal Code Section 187, Parent A, as charged in. It is. In count 2 of the information, and we further find the allegation that in the commission and attempted commission of the above offense, the defendant, Ali Nasser Abulaban, intentionally and personally discharged a firearm, to wit, a handgun, and approximately caused great bodily injury and death to a person within the meaning of Penal Code Section 12022.53, Parent D, to be true. Special circumstance as to count 1 and 2, and we further find the allegation against the defendant, Ali Nasser Abulaban, that he has in this proceeding been convicted of more than one offense of murder in the first or second degree within the meaning of Penal Code Section 190.2, Parent A, Parent 3, to be true. Dated May 29th, 2024, jury 4-person. Same title, same cause, verdict. We, the jury in the above entitled cause, find the defendant, Ali Nasser Abulaban, guilty of the crime of murder in the first degree, Anna Abulaban, in violation of Penal Code Section 187, Parent A, as charged in count 1 of the information. And we further find the allegation that in the commission and attempted commission of the above offense, the defendant, Ali Nasser Abulaban, intentionally and personally discharged a firearm, to wit, a handgun, and approximately caused great bodily injury and death to a person within the meaning of Penal Code Section 12022.53, Parent B, to be true. Special circumstance as to count 1 and 2, and we further find the allegation against the defendant, Ali Nasser Abulaban, that he has in this proceeding been convicted of more than one offense of murder in the first or second degree within the meaning of Penal Code Section 190.2, Parent A, Parent 3, to be true. Dated May 28th, 2024. Jury foreperson. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, was this and is this your verdict as I have just read to you?
Yes. You decide which to hold the jury.
Yes, sir.
There you go. So that was the verdict. All found him guilty. He's definitely looking sorry for himself there, but he's only 31 years of age. Young man, handsome guy. I'm sure he could have found another woman rather than getting himself in that state, and now caused a situation where he'll be spending the rest of his life in prison. What do you think? Drop me a line down there in the comments. Let me know, what do you think about this? I do have some more clips. Still bringing you the facts. Gonna run this probably for about an hour or so. So just listen to the facts. Let me know your thoughts on it.
The internet, relax.
Yeah, there's no recording, such recording, right?
There's a body-worn camera. She was a female officer.
All right, you told us yesterday you wanted a gun that was accurate, right?
I wanted a reliable gun.
Reliable for shooting, right?
No, for for dancing. I don't know.
Need to answer the question. You wanted a gun that was meeting Ray for the first time at a party in San Diego in 2020, right?
Sure.
And when you first met Ray, he didn't say to you, "Is that your bitch?" Right?
Yes, he did.
When he saw you and he saw Anna, the first thing he said was, "You're lucky to have her," right?
No.
That's what you told Julia, he said.
When was this? Okay, I can't answer your question.
Okay. You told Julia that when you met Ray, you were mad because he said, "Oh, you're lucky to have her," right?
This is what Julia said, right?
I'm asking you that you told Julia that, right?
No, I did not tell Julia that.
Right, you didn't tell Julia anything about your conversation with Ray.
No, I did actually, because she had been seeing him, and I had let her know that I would not be comfortable if she had brought him into the house.
But what you told her, you didn't tell her that Ray said, "Is that your bitch?" All you told her, he said, was, "You're lucky to have her." Right? That's
I
what you
don't-
told Julia.
I don't recall the exact words I told Julia, but she knew of what had happened between me and Ray.
The comment by Ray, "You're lucky to have her," translated to you that he wanted to sleep with her, right?
Or that he had his eyes on her.
Right, but he never actually told you that, right?
No, but body language plays a big part too.
You're not answering the question. Ray never told you he wanted to sleep with Anna, right?
No.
Right, that's just something that you're now telling us, "Oh, Ray said, is this your bitch?" because you're trying to paint him as a bad guy, right?
No. I actually tried to be his friend. Even after.
And he actually was nice to you, right? He made a comment on your Instagram about someone in your life passing away, and he said sorry for that, right?
I believe so. I also DM'd him one time when he was in Mexico, and he...
Objection, non-responsive.
It's the same, all right. There's a question, the answer, question, the answer. Okay.
But what happens when the question is like forcing me to say something specific?
Well, that's part of the question. She's asking specific questions, so just answer the specific
Right.
questions. Next question.
Ray was nice to you in making a comment about someone in your life that had passed away, right?
Yes.
Okay, so when you told us yesterday there was no hope with being friends with him, that wasn't true, right? Because
No.
he was nice to you.
That was only at one time on social media. I'm talking about in-person interactions. It's a different experience.
You hated Ray from the first night you met him, right?
I did not hate Ray.
Ray disrespected you, right?
Of course.
Just to remind you, this Ray, he's the friend. He's the friend of both his wife and himself. And Ray is the one that was shot first in the apartment on that particular evening. So just keeping you in touch with the different names. So Ray is the one who died. He was shot in the back of the head and further shots.
You don't like being disrespected, right?
No.
After your second trip to San Diego, you hated Ray even more, right?
I did not hate Ray.
You talked about another time where you hung out with him and, he didn't want to be your friend, right?
No, I spoke about the second time I saw him at the party. I got him a beer and sat down with him and attempted to have a civil conversation.
And you didn't like him, though, after that, right?
No, I had decided that he's not interested in a friendship with me. He's interested in Hannah.
All right, so you talked about your move to San Diego, and you're basically telling everyone that it was solely Anna that wanted to move, right?
Initially, but I was open to the idea as well.
Because you wanted to come to the West Coast and promote your Gin Kid brand, right?
I saw that it was it would open a door for me to go to LA easier.
You were interested in the limelight, right?
Sure.
Right, and media attention
Sure.
and fame,
Sure.
right? And you're an actor, right? That's what you did,
Content creator.
Right.
I wanted to be an actor.
right? But you did a lot of impressions, right?
Yes.
You're a good actor, right?
To a certain degree, but not good enough to be in a movie. Well, I don't think.
Right. And so you also were interested in being here because that would help your career, right?
Being where?
Being on the West Coast.
Oh, I thought it'd be easier to collaborate with LA content creators. Yes.
But you're blaming Anna as like the sole reason, as the person who dragged you here, but you wanted to be here, right?
No, I did want to be here. What I said was that Anna, she put pressure on me to make the move exactly when we did. I had suggested not that we cancel the idea, but that we just put it on hold so I could be there for my brother and my family.
But again, you wanted to be here, right?
Sure.
You're happy to be here.
Yes, I like San Diego.
And once you moved to San Diego, you continued being violent with Anna, right?
No,
No?
no.
Well, you testified multiple times yesterday that you were violent with her on many occasions.
Down the road, I mean.
If you've just joined us, welcome along to Crime Vlog Weekly. We're just running through the crime facts of Ali Abulaban. This is the gentleman who was convicted, or I should say, has been convicted of a double murder of Ray, his friend, and his wife. Both shot, multiple shots. This is the cross-examination. This will definitely give you a full spectrum of exactly what went on.
Once things started to get bad, yes.
In July of 2021, your sister Shireen was visiting you, right?
Yes,
Right? She was staying at the apartment with you and Anna
yes,
and Amira, right?
yes,
And you punched Anna in the face, right?
yes,
Multiple times, right?
yes.
You continued attacking Anna until Shireen came in, right?
No.
Probably, are we switched over?
Seems to be a very troubled man. Temper. I do have a clip a little bit later on, which he did have an outburst at one of the earlier trials. I will be playing you that a little bit later on, but right now he's look as though his hands are beginning to sweat. He's not happy with the cross questioning from the state prosecution.
All right, thank you. Okay, so July 21st, 2021, you caused those injuries to Anna's face, right?
I did.
Okay. You gave her a huge bump on her face, right?
Yes.
Gave her cuts near her eye,
Yes.
and then days later, her whole face turned black, right?
No,
You saw her a day or two later, right?
it didn't turn black, but it looked like that.
Yeah, so she still had injuries, right?
Yes.
Her face was swollen.
Yes.
Your sister Shireen wanted to call 911, right?
I believe so.
And you told her not to, right?
I offered to leave instead.
You told your sister Shireen not to call 911 after you punched Anna in the face, right?
I did.
Right? And you told Anna not to call the police too, right?
I believe so.
Because you didn't want to be arrested, right?
Right.
You deserved to be arrested for what you did, right?
Sure.
But you didn't want it to affect your life. That's what you testified to yesterday, right?
It was a sudden thing, and
Mr. Abulaban, answer the question, please. You didn't want this conduct to affect your life, right?
I didn't want it to have permanent implications. Yes.
Right. So Anna did not call the police based on your prodding, right?
I can't confirm that.
Right. She should have called the police
Sure.
and 911,
Yes.
but you convinced her not to,
I don't know if I convinced her, but I certainly asked her not to.
right? And you often did that. You would convince her not to call 911 or the police to report your violence, right?
Yes.
Because you did not want to take responsibility for any of your conduct, right?
I just didn't think it needed to go there with legal. I took responsibility in the sense that I immediately apologized and I was willing to work away, get past it. But
Oh, so an apology by you makes everything okay, right?
no, but it's a start.
Okay. And in fact, after you did this to Anna, she took photographs on her phone, as well as your sister, right?
Yes.
And in July, this is now the next day, you sent Anna some messages on Instagram discussing your violence with her, right? Remember I showed you those messages? Okay. No, I'm sorry, not showed you. Show them in court.
Oh, yes, I've seen what you've shown in court.
Okay. And you remember what you messaged Anna, right? You told her, she told you that you were violent with her and you punched her and Shushu had to intervene, right?
Right.
She told you you could have killed her if Shushu didn't intervene, right?
She said I could have killed her, but Shireen did not stop it.
But
She said that.
She said that, right?
Yes.
And you told her that you lost control, right?
I did, yes.
And you apologized for putting hands on her, right?
Yes.
You apologized over Instagram, right?
Yes, because I wasn't present with her.
And you apologized over email, right? You saw that email in court?
I did.
So you were violent with Anna and then you were later apologetic, right?
I'd say almost immediately.
Because you were hoping that you wouldn't get in trouble with the police for what you did.
It was just because I'm sorry.
But you didn't want to get in trouble with the police, right?
Who would?
And you told Anna in that email that you were an abusive piece of shit, right?
Yes.
Because you were abusive with her, right? Not on just that occasion, but a number of occasions, right?
Sure, yes.
Now, you wrote a note as well in your phone. Remember that note? It was dated the end of June, but then you made some changes to it July 23rd of 2021,
Yes.
right? That was a 3-page note you wrote in your phone,
Yes.
right? So what did you do to abuse her starting in June?
So the original date of that, if I can give some context.
No, I'm asking you a question.
Yeah.
What did you do in June to abuse Anna?
So I did nothing on June. The reason why it has a creation date of June is because it was let's say a grocery list or something that I later used to replace it with a new updated message.
So you deleted a grocery message and wrote instead a big, lengthy message about stop abusing your wife?
Yeah, sometimes I use the notes to make reminders for myself, and if it's not important anymore, I'll just replace the contents with whatever I'm thinking in that moment.
Right. So you acknowledged on July 23rd, 2021 as well that you had been abusing your wife, right?
I was referring to this event.
You wrote over and over, stop abusing your wife, why do you beat her up, things like that, right?
Yes.
You wrote in that message that she was wonderful to you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because she was. She was a wonderful wife to you, right?
She was.
And you hurt her badly, right?
I have.
You knew what you did was wrong,
Yes.
right? But you did not take any domestic violence or any anger management classes to address what you did to her, right?
Actually, that's incorrect. After this incident, that's when I called my father and told him what happened, and he had suggested to take a break and come to Virginia, and then he encouraged me to take the neurofeedback.
Neurofeedback is not domestic violence or anger management counseling, right?
No, but it is for chemical balancing and for impulsiveness. It does correct emotional impulsivity, which is something that I was diagnosed with.
You were diagnosed with emotional impulsivity?
In the neurofeedback results, we never showed it, but it
There
says
are no neurofeedback records for you, right?
there are.
You had a packet of information on what neurofeedback was, right?
I have results.
Okay, you had a packet of information about what it was in general, right?
Yes.
And in fact, the doctor at the neurofeedback center is a chiropractor, right?
I don't know what his background is, but he's the head of the
Right.
neurofeedback.
He's a chiropractor, not a psychologist or a counselor, right?
I don't know what his background is. I didn't ask.
So you never looked up the website of where you were going?
No, it was recommended. My whole family had done it.
You describe neurofeedback as, attached, like watching a video and having something attached to your head, right?
Yes.
And then you ended up getting like a kit or a machine to bring home with you, right?
Yes.
Right. But what I asked you was, you didn't get any actual counseling for domestic violence, right?
Specifically, no. I thought it was a bigger issue. There was a bigger underlying issue with me.
But you continued being violent with Anna after that incident, right?
Yes.
And when you came home with that machine, you didn't continue to use it, right?
I did in the beginning, but I was distracted with the conflicts that were happening at the house.
But you did not continue to use it to help you stay nonviolent, right?
I was using cocaine and
That's not what I'm asking you. I'm asking you, you did not continue to use the neurofeedback supplies that you got to prevent you from being violent with Anna, right?
I did not complete it.
Right? So you could have done that, right? You could have said to yourself, oh, I've been really abusive with her. I need to continue getting myself help so that I'm not violent, right?
That's what I wanted to do, but there was more conflicts happening, so I was distracted.
But you didn't. You didn't address your violence, right?
To someone specifically about domestic violence?
Yes, you didn't continue to use the neurofeedback machine or any other counseling to address your violence, right?
Actually, I sought behavioral counseling by Dr. Stephen Band.
You liked being violent with Anna, right? That's why you didn't get yourself help.
Why would I like that? No, I do not like that.
So you would be violent with Anna and then you would apologize and she would take you back, right?
Not immediately, but yes.
Right. And she took you back every time until the end of September, right?
Yes.
Right? You were violent with her multiple times between July and September, and she went back to you every time, right?
Yes.
Anna told you in July that she did not feel safe with you, right?
Right.
And she told you to stay away from her, right?
Right.
Right? Because of your violence, right?
Because of the violent events, yeah.
And because you were controlling with her, right?
Yes.
You saw those messages where she would write to you that you were controlling, and that's part of the reason why she wanted to leave you, right?
That she didn't feel safe around me in that moment.
But you wouldn't stay away from her, right?
No.
Look as though he wants to burst out in anger, but he definitely have to keep his cool because the jury is watching him. But I think the lawyer will get to him, the prosecution will get to him, and he will burst out.
Then you took your disability leave on July 23rd, 2021, right?
Mm.
And you claimed one of the reasons that you took leave was that your mom had left your dad, right? That was like something going on in your in your life?
One of the reasons, yes.
Okay. Your mom had left your dad long before then, right?
It was not confirmed until they had their intervention or meeting in my house, my apartment.
That was in July?
Well, whenever it took place, I'm not sure exactly the.
When was it?
Well, she had ran away from home, and that was a very big troubling thing for the family. Nobody really knew what was going on, except my mother had confided in me.
Right.
that she-
What I'm asking you though is when did she come to San Diego? When were you all in San Diego on this occasion that you're talking about?
I think it was like May, June-ish. I'm not sure exactly.
Right, and so your mom had already left your father before May or June of 2021, right?
She had left the house, but we didn't know the status of what's going on.
Right. So that was not a recent issue in July causing you to take disability leave, right?
That was an ongoing issue, and that was just one of the issues that was impacting my mental health.
And you took leave because you had just been violent with your wife, right?
No,
You learned that your mom had been dating a man named Napko Sharma, right? A man she met online.
right.
And your mom left your dad while she was talking to this man, right?
At some point she did.
And you had learned that your mom had essentially had an affair with this man or was talking to this man, Mr. Sharma, online, right?
Yes.
Right. That made you mad, right?
It hurt the family, yes, including me.
You slapped your mom when you found that out, right?
No, I didn't.
Anna saw you slap your mom.
No, I didn't.
Anna saw you slap your mom, right?
She did not see that.
You had, and I can't ask her, right?
That's not fair.
Because you killed her.
That's not fair.
I'm asking.
That's so inappropriate. That's so inappropriate.
All right, first of all, I'll sustain the objections. I'll sustain that as argumentative. And everybody, question, answer. All right, that's how we proceed.
Yes, sir.
As I said, he has got a temper. He tried to come out there. He's definitely trying to keep it all in, but obviously this gentleman is obviously have some issues which need to be sorted out. So obviously this is what led to him murdering his wife and being very controlling. And I'm gonna say, let this be a lesson to anyone who's being abused, man or woman. Let this particular trial be a lesson. So if you can watch this cross examination, you will learn quite a lot. And the person that's causing the abuse, when they say sorry is never sorry, because it will reoccur again until they're able to go and get themselves some treatment.
Thank you. Next question.
You and Anna had a conversation about the fact that you slapped your mom because she was having an affair, right?
I shoved her.
Or you shoved your mom.
I did.
So you didn't slap her, you shoved her.
No, I shoved her.
Because you were mad at her for cheating on your dad, essentially, right?
She admitted in a very vulgar way in front of my dad that yes, so yes,
You were mad at her, right? Because you don't like when someone is cheated on, right?
that's correct.
That's disrespectful, right?
Yes.
And you didn't talk to your mom for a while after that, right?
Maybe a week or two.
She didn't talk to you, right?
She would have if
Because you were physical with her?
No. She didn't even think much of that.
You heard your mom testify yesterday, there was a time where she wasn't speaking to you, right?
She meant she wasn't in our lives. She wasn't purposely ignoring us.
Right. But she wasn't speaking to you because you had hit her, right?
No, that's not why.
And you sided with your dad in this scenario, right? You were mad at your mom and you sided with your dad about your mom being with another man, right?
Not quite. I understood why my mom wanted to leave him, and she confided in me alone. But it was the part about her already having been with another man that upsetted me, and I was tormented. I was torn between the two. I wanted to be there for my dad and wanted to be there for my mom. So it was hard to decide where I stood.
And you were in fact very close to your dad, Nasser, right?
No, not really.
No, not really? You talked to him on a regular basis, right?
We say hi.
When you were living in Virginia, you would leave a mirror with him and he would watch her, right?
With my mother.
During your time in San Diego, your father was very supportive of you, right?
For the most part, yes.
And actually, during your whole relationship with Anna and marriage, he was very supportive of you, right?
Correct.
He helped you with her visa, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes?
Yes.
He helped you fly her here from the Philippines with Amira, right?
Yes.
He paid for a lot of things for both of you and Anna. Right?
Correct.
He was emotionally supportive of you, right?
He was more financially supportive, not emotionally.
But you would call him and talk to him about Anna,
I confided in him, yes.
right? So you were close with him, right?
He's my father, yes.
Okay, and so after Anna gave you another chance in July of 2021, you continued to be violent with her, right?
There were moments that popped up, yes, occurred.
In August, there was a time where Julia picked Anna up from your apartment, right?
She did that quite regularly.
Right. Julia picked her up one night because Anna was scared of you, right?
So she says.
Okay, but Anna was scared of you and she left with Julia, right?
That's what she says.
That was unacceptable to you, right?
If-
Anna leaving the apartment.
It frustrated me because Julia became her to-go, like on call. Hey, we're arguing, come pick me up. So things were not getting resolved. It wasn't physical violence. It was just me trying to address something or trying to fix something. And Anna would be like, nope, I'm calling Julia. Julia, come get me. And she's just there.
And then you followed Julia and Anna in your Jeep that night,
I did.
right?
I was very upset that this was happening.
Right. And did you follow them immediately after, or were you tracking Anna's phone to see where she was?
I can't track Anna's phone, but I followed them visually.
Okay, and you swerved near Julia's car to scare them, right?
No, I pulled up to the adjacent lane, and side by side, and I told them to pull over.
Okay. You're moving your hands indicating you're in the lane next to Julia's car?
Yeah, we were just, I was behind her the whole time, and then at some point, I moved to the left lane to be window to window.
But you were swerving near them, right? Trying to make them scared?
I swerved in front of them, just to try to stop them, yes.
And then you brake checked them, right?
I did.
That's scary to someone on the road, right?
It is scary.
And you did that because you were trying to intimidate them, right?
I was trying to get Anna to come back with me.
And Anna did not want to come back to the apartment with you that night, right?
Initially.
Right. She made that clear to you, right?
I don't know if she made it clear to me, but I knew that she was trying to leave for the whole night, and I wasn't happy about it.
Now, you testified that Anna's friend's behavior created like a weird energy between you and Anna, right? I'm just asking, that's what you testified about, right?
At some point, it became weird, but in the beginning, it was very fun and beautiful, and I liked it.
And so you're blaming her friends for Anna losing love and affection for you, right?
No, what I said was that she now had a moral support group. Whenever something would happen between her and I, or if I'm complaining about something, or I'm upset about something, she could confide in them. I didn't have anybody. Anna was the person I confided in, but I no longer had that. So it naturally felt like I was losing Anna.
But you blamed her friends as the reason why Anna lost love and affection for you, right?
Not entirely, no.
But somewhat, correct?
Sure.
You didn't like her friends, right?
I actually really liked them.
Told us yesterday that there was issues with her friends that you had.
Yes, down the road, yes.
All right, let's talk about September. Multiple instances of violence that month, right?
Yeah.
On September 8th of 2021, you made that audio recording of Anna, right? Before you had pushed her down?
Was it a video first?
I'm sorry, video recording.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. You would constantly video and audio record people without their consent, right?
I mean, it's in my home.
But that's something you would do on a regular basis, right?
In this time frame, I started doing it.
No one gave you consent to record them, right?
Anna did not give me consent because
And
she's the only person I've recorded.
In fact, during that, well, we'll get there, but you recorded other people too, right?
Have I?
I'll get to that.
I don't
It
remember.
wasn't only Anna, right?
Okay, sure.
Okay, so you, that video recording that we saw, Anna knew that you were recording her, right?
Yeah, most of the time, yes.
Okay. Yeah, she made a comment on that recording that she knew that you were recording her,
Yes.
and she saw the phone out. And she was making comments about not wanting her kid, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she wasn't being serious about that, right?
Overrule, based on your opinion of observing her.
I found that to be extremely shocking for her to say those things, so I took it very seriously.
But she was joking, right?
No, that was not a joking matter.
Anna was a great mom to Amira, right?
She was.
She always took her to school, right? You didn't.
No, actually, I drove her to school before this whole stuff began.
Anna always picked her up from school, right?
Sure, because I would be at work.
You actually didn't even know what time Amira ended school, right?
Yes, I do.
You actually had to text Anna and ask her that, right?
To confirm it, yeah.
Sometime in October of 2021?
Oh, yeah, she's been out of school for a while, so I forgot.
Oh, but it's because you never picked her up, right?
No, because I would be at work. I would drop her off in the morning.
But you weren't working July through September, right?
At that time, yes, but initially when she first went to school, that was the agreement. I would take her to school, and I would pick her up.
But during this time frame where you're being violent with Anna, she is the one taking care of Amira, taking her to school and picking her up, right?
No, she pulled her out of school.
Every time Anna left the house because you were violent with her, she would take Amira with her, right?
Not all the time.
Right. She never left Amira at the house to stay with you, right?
She did a few times, actually.
When you were violent. Mr. Abulaban, you keep looking at your attorney. I just need you to look at me and answer the questions. Anna never left Amira with you after you were violent with her, right?
Take our 10-minute recess in the afternoon, so everybody 10 minutes, all right? Next.
Thank you. All right, looking at people's 14 that's up on the screen. On September 8th, you pushed Anna down, causing these injuries to her elbows, right?
Yes.
She had injuries on both her elbows, right?
I wasn't sure if it's both, but
Right.
one of them at least.
Okay, scrapes on her elbows, right? Correct? Made you mad, right? Right?
Yes.
Because she wasn't respecting you, right?
It wasn't about respect, it's because I felt like I was being shut out.
And you, in fact, in September, had a sexual encounter with another woman, right?
It was an attempt.
You met Ashley Sanchez on the elevator September 15th, right? Yes?
Yes,
Yep, she was crying, right? She was 19, right?
sure. I didn't know her age at the time.
But she told you she was 19.
She did not.
You heard her testify to that, right?
Yeah, I did. She did not. We did not ever talk about age.
All right, and you brought, as a 28-year-old at the time, right? You brought a 19-year-old to your apartment and gave her wine and cocaine, right?
I offered, and she willingly and consentingly did it herself. I didn't bring her anywhere.
I'm not saying you forced her, I'm saying you gave her wine and cocaine, right?
Hey, hold on. Did you get the point? All right. Guys, again, one at a time, so next question.
You gave Ashley Sanchez wine and cocaine, right?
I offered it, and she took it herself.
And you told her that you wanted to have sex, right?
No, I did not.
You kissed her in your apartment, right?
After she had asked me if we wanted to have sex.
You kissed her though, right?
At some point, yes.
Yes. Okay, you touched her body, right?
We became intimate.
You touched her body, right?
Sure.
Yes. Okay, you took off her pants and her underwear,
No, I
right?
did not.
And you had sex with her, meaning for some period of time you put your penis in her vagina, right?
No.
You heard her testify to that, right?
I heard a lot of things.
Right? You saw how uncomfortable she was testifying, right?
Objection, Your Honor, false or speculation.
This is saying that based on these observations.
You also used a vibrator on her vagina, right?
I did.
So you did multiple types of sexual acts with her that night, right?
But I didn't have penetration sex.
I'm asking you, you did multiple types of sexual acts with her, right?
One.
Right? You were kissing her, touching her, using a vibrator, right?
Sure,
You're only claiming you didn't have intercourse with her, right?
that's correct.
And you told her at some point to take a shower, right?
In the beginning, before any of that happened.
You told her to
I didn't tell her, I offered it.
Okay. You told her to use Anna's body wash, right?
I gave her the only female body wash we had.
So,
Not exclusively
But you told her, oh, use that one, right?
No, I just gave her body wash when she's taking a shower.
And you lied to Miss Sanchez about your wife running out on you months prior, right? That's what you told her?
No, I told her that she had left the house.
Right, but you told Miss Sanchez that it was months prior, right?
I don't remember
Made it
exactly.
seem like it was a while ago, right?
No, I'm pretty sure I made her clear that it was going on now.
You started contacting her multiple times after that night, right?
The only time I contacted her is to alert her that I had given her number to Anna.
You heard her testify to multiple times where you reached out to her and called her to try to hang out and get dinner, right?
I don't recall ever doing that.
It was okay for you to be with another woman, but not okay for Anna to be with another man, right?
It was not okay, which is why I confessed it to Anna.
Well, you did it, right? You were sexual with another woman during the time that you were married, albeit separated, right?
This was something that just popped up.
Yes or no? You were with another woman sexually while you were still married, albeit separated from Anna, right?
Just
We-
on a compound. They
Uh,
get some time.
Overruled, do you understand the question?
No, sir.
Okay. I'll
So-
go ahead and rephrase.
Sure. On September 15, 2021, it was okay for you to be sexual with Miss Sanchez, right? You did it.
So that's two questions. You said, is it okay, and did I do it?
Right.
Whether or not it's okay, it's not okay, but to my understanding, Anna kept telling me to go see other people that were not together, and I argued against it. She continuously confused me about the situation of our marriage, and I was alone.
Unresponsive.
I'm responding.
Let him finish. Let him
I'm responding.
Are you done?
No, sir. I just lost my train of thought. I have verbally let her know that I miss her and I feel lonely. And Ashley Sanchez and I, when we talked, we both made it clear we were both experiencing struggles within our own relationships. We both equally desperately needed some kind of companionship or some kind of, you know what I mean? So
But you were with another woman, but Anna couldn't be with another man, right?
neither of us are supposed to be doing that.
Okay. You were with another woman, but it was not okay for Anna to be with another man, right?
It's not okay.
And Miss Sanchez actually wanted nothing to do with you, right?
Objection has to be paid at the time.
Do you understand, do you understand the question?
I understand the question, but it just doesn't,
Well, go ahead and answer if you understand.
I can't speak for someone else, and obviously her actions showed she did want to be with me, so.
I'm not talking about that night. After September 15th, Miss Sanchez made it clear to you that she wanted nothing to do with you, right?
Yeah, based on how the night went, it was obvious that it didn't go well, so.
But again, she told you on multiple occasions that she wanted nothing to do with you and not to contact her, right?
No, that's not true. I never contacted her more than once.
You told Miss Sanchez to lie for you if Anna called her, right?
This was the same time I informed her that I gave Anna her number.
But you did, yes or no? Yes, you did lie, right? You told her to lie.
Yeah, I was trying to prevent damage.
Okay, so yes, you told her to lie.
Mhm.
Yes, and you told Miss Sanchez to lie to Anna because you didn't want to be caught, right? Or get in trouble?
I had already fessed it up to Anna. What I was trying to say is, before I gave Anna her number, before I fessed it myself, I had believed that Anna found her Instagram. So I was already concerned that she would reach out on her own. So yes, I did at one point tell her to lie and deny any kind of contact whatsoever, but then eventually I fessed it up to Anna myself. At that point, her responses between Anna was completely her real responses. It has nothing to do with what I said.
But you blatantly told somebody else to lie for you, right?
Initially.
And you actually didn't tell Anna the truth right away, right?
No.
And we went over already, there were multiple times where you lied to Anna and didn't tell her the full truth about Ms. Sanchez, right?
Yeah, in the audio recording.
Actually, in multiple texts too, right? Yes?
Yes, I did. I did.
Because you told Anna multiple times, I lied.
Right.
I lied about some stuff, right?
Right.
And on that recording that we listened to from September 21st, you were taunting Anna about your interaction with Ms. Sanchez, right?
I was.
And you told Anna during that recording that you fucked Ms. Sanchez, right? You used those words.
I didn't mention her by name, but yes.
Well, but that's
I
what
told
you
her
were-
that there's somebody who lives in the building that I fucked, yes.
And you said that you fucked a stripper, right?
I did.
So of course Anna was upset with you during that recording, right?
Which is what my goal was, to upset her. Because I had brought her from Claire's so that we could hang out for the first time in a while and to be good. But then she went crazy over this bike that a guy who I was hanging out with left.
You said.
And so I got mad that she had left again, and now it failed. And so I was taunting her. I was saying very mean things.
You said in that recording that I don't need to lie, but then you did lie, right?
That's what I'm trying to get at. The things that I'm saying was purposely with the intention of trying to get a reaction out of her.
Now, you testified yesterday that 9/21 was the first time that Anna had told you that you hurt her, right? That's how you testified.
It was the first time that she genuinely told me how much of an impact it had on her. Prior to that, she would say, yes, you hurt me, but I wasn't seeing that in her behavior.
But she's told you multiple times before September 21st that you've hurt her, right?
Right, and I know I've hurt her. I know I've hurt her.
Right.
It's no surprise to me.
But so
I
your
mean,
testimony is not truthful, that wasn't the first time that she told you.
that was the first time she cried and told me, you fucking hurt me, and I felt the real emotions.
You texted her after that conversation on 9/21. You sent her multiple texts, including, I did not cheat on you. I've never touched another woman. That's the God's honest truth, right?
I said that to Anna
You said that to Anna, right?
the same day.
No, after 9/21, right?
Okay, yes.
So you were continuing to lie to her.
Yes. This is before I actually fully fessed up to her.
Right. I'm just going to go through these briefly. But you were shown a lot of text messages earlier, and basically read a lot of different messages about conversations you had with Anna, right? Yes?
Yes.
I just need you to answer out loud.
Okay.
On 9/22, you were asked questions about, or you talked about meeting up with Anna that night, right?
Yes.
Right. But in fact, she was out and you kept texting her, show me respect me please, right?
Mm-hmm.
So she ended up meeting up with you because you were demanding that, right?
What's the speculation as to why Anna?
I'm asking him what he did.
Yeah, overruled. Do you understand the question?
She asked me why Anna met up with me. I can't answer that.
No, I said, you demanded that she meet up with you, right?
And you said that's why she did it.
And that she should respect you, right?
I don't believe that that's why she met up with me.
Actually, we can next conversation.
All right, I'm sorry?
Again, this Ali Abulaban definitely getting upset inside. He really wants to lose his temper with the cross-examiner. He's trying his best to keep it in, but it's difficult. He's definitely got a problem. I think his years of taking cocaine and other types of drugs has definitely got to him.
There's somebody in the audience taunting me. It's really distracting.
Your Honor, there have been several times throughout testimony that there have been people talking in the audience. I think
All right, well, let me address that right now. All right. If there's any instances of anybody in the audience that is distracting to anybody participating in this trial, I will have you removed. And if it becomes a bigger problem, you will be arrested. So let's just understand that right now, all right? Next question.
Thank you, Your
Okay,
Honor.
thank you. And in September, also on September 20th, you texted Anna that she was a homeless piece of shit, right?
Yes,
And a cunt and a bitch, right?
sure.
So there were multiple times throughout your text messages with her where you would treat her horribly, right?
Yes.
Now, that video recording that was played, the one about you having a conversation in the room and Anna was saying you were hurt her finger, right?
Yeah.
That was actually from September 22nd, right?
The video recording?
Yes.
What do you mean actually? What was said about it before?
So you testified that that was from the same night as the party, but it wasn't because you were referring to the party that had already happened in that recording, right?
No, that was the night of the party because I was saying Luke's gonna be there. Oh, Julia's gonna be. It's not an all-girls party. That was the night.
Several times in October that she's scared of you, right?
Yes.
She told you several times in October that she was not safe with you, right?
Yes.
And in fact, you were sending messages back and forth because she had a talk with you about the fact that you were not going to be together anymore, right?
Say it again?
She had a conversation with you over the phone in October about the fact that you two weren't going to be together anymore, right?
I don't recall this one.
Well, then you had text messages about that, and you said, we talked about that being a good talk, right?
I said thank you for helping me to understand things a little more clearly, right?
Because she said she didn't want to be with you anymore, right?
No, she told me what it is that I'm slacking on and why I'm not the man that she married and what I need to work on. And I took that as an indication that there's things I need to work on in order to get our relationship back to where it was.
She blatantly told you in October, you asked her if, you said you're stringing me along, and she said, I'm not stringing you along.
Right. But she was.
But you talked about,
When she says things like, you can't move away from San Diego.
I gotta
Because
sustain that.
when she says,
No,
like,
no, there's no question pending. Next question.
you testified earlier about meeting up with Anna on October 16th of 2021, right?
sorry, I didn't hear the question.
You testified that on October 16th of 2021, you met up with Anna that day, right?
Sure, yes.
Okay. And in fact, the only reason she met up with you is because you texted her, hi Anna, are you sleeping still? I was hoping to take Amira to Westfield UTC, right?
Yeah,
So this was you reaching out to her to hang out, not the other way around, right?
yes. It usually is me that has to.
Right, because she did not want to willingly see you, right?
Sustain.
Anna did not want to hang out with you, right, in
Yes.
October?
There's occasions where she says, we're going to the dentist. Do you want to come with us? There's little family things that she would include me to. I was supposed to go pumpkin patch with her in October. I mean, when you look at certain things from a specific angle, you're going to get a specific side. But it's not just black and white. There's multiple layers to this. And one minute she tells me she doesn't want me, but one minute she'll tell me she cannot, that I have to be within distance of her because I'm Amira's father still. So she's not giving me leeway to leave. And I would say, tell me what you want. Are you seeing somebody else so I can move on? I was giving her cues. Tell me what I need to want to know so that I can do this.
Non-responsive narrative.
I was begging her to give me.
Anna put her hands up in the air and screamed, right, for mercy?
She was screaming because she was scared.
And you made the choice to fire another shot, correct?
No,
Correct? That's what you did.
that's what happened, but I didn't. Why the would I want to shoot Anna?
You stood in front of Anna and racked your gun right in front of her head,
I don't
correct?
remember.
and then you shot her in the forehead, correct?
I don't even remember how that happened. I just remember heading to the door.
You shot her in the forehead, correct?
That's what happened?
You put a bullet in her head and it went through the back, correct?
Correct.
One shot and you killed her, right?
I didn't know she was dead.
You knew that shooting Anna in the head would kill her, correct?
No.
You didn't know that?
I mean, I know that anybody getting shot in the head, that could be that could be fatal, of course. All I heard was,
You cannot ask me anything. I'm asking you. Before you shot Anna in the head, you said respect to her.
I did not say that.
And you shot her because she had disrespected you and was with Ray, correct?
No.
Right after you shot Anna in the head, you pushed her head down into Ray's lap, right?
Oh, I'm not going to tolerate this.
On October 18th, you were also researching teen porn videos, correct?
What? What did you just say?
That's what you were researching, correct?
Say it again?
Teen porn videos.
You're out your mind. Show me the teen you just said. You want to paint me some kind of child molester? Show me what you just said. I've never seen that in the Discovery. I've been incarcerated 3 years. You never showed that to my team.
These clips is definitely showing the anger within this gentleman, Ali Boubam. The prosecution's definitely got to him now. He's very angry. He's not happy. This cross-questioning has been very, very good. It's really brought out the deep temper of the accused, Mr. Ali.
You never did a single thing to help her inside the apartment, correct?
I didn't think I was capable of it. I didn't know how to.
You did not do a single thing to help her, right?
No.
You did not call 911 inside the apartment after you shot and killed Anna and Ray, correct?
Not immediately, no.
Yeah, there was a phone call also from Ali Abubam. It's not easy to pronounce. Yes, there was a phone call from Ali Abubam to his mother confessing that he's just killed Anna and someone else. Here's a little clip about that.
21st, you received a phone call from Ali, is that right?
Yes.
And he called you after the shooting happened, is that correct?
Yes.
Do you recall talking to him on the phone?
I just recall saying, that's not funny. That's not funny, Holly. Don't say that. That's not funny. And then I received the picture. I looked and I deleted it right away. And I hung up the phone and I literally fell on the ground.
One verdict. We, the jury in the above entitled cause, find the defendant, Ali Nasser Abulaban, guilty of the crime of murder in the first degree of Rayburn Cardenas.
There you go, waste of life for everyone. 3 people, 2 of them dead, 1 going to prison for life, and obviously the little one, I think is the little boy, without parents. Very tragic. All about abuse, jealousy. As was proven in the facts, it was not a crime of passion. Basically, this was just a jealous husband. He wanted his cake and he wanted to eat everything else. Let's put it that way. Okay, we're here at the end. Thank you very much for joining me again on one of our videos and crimes that's taken place over there in North America. This one was actually in San Diego. Please hit the subscribe button, the like button, and share with your friends and family. My name is Hartley. The station, the channel, I should say, is Crime Vlog Weekly. Please help us to grow to at least 20 to 50,000 subscribers. We definitely need to get up there. Okay, I'm going to say bye-bye from here in London. It's early morning here. I've been working on this all night, so time to get some sleep. Don't forget, next week we have got the follow-up of the continuation, I should say, of the Karen Reid murder trial. I think it's either day 18 or day 19, but we definitely will be on to that. Again, this was a very sad case there of Ali Abulaban, his wife Anna, friend Ray, shot to death. Very, very sad case. Okay, thank you very much. Bye-bye. See you again. Thank you.